Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jewel and Arit here, and welcome to the Essetino Weekly Mastermind, episode number 15.
Yes, welcome everybody. It's great to be back to another weekly live stream. Jewel and I are the founders of Essetino Artists. We help creatives step up their marketing game online and grow their business through our coaching, through our tutorials that we put out on YouTube, through our online courses. And we just really want to help more people make money doing what they love, because we are so fortunate to have discovered how to do that ourselves. So we host these live streams on a weekly basis every single Thursday to be a resource for you, to answer any questions you have, and also to connect like-minded creatives that we have here. We have an amazing community of all types of different entrepreneurs, and we are so excited to be here for you guys.
Welcome, everybody. It has been a really busy week for us, both with like work and stuff and just doing stuff, and also like with stuff happening, particularly in Vancouver. I'm sure you guys have heard there's all this smoke and the fires happening. Well, last week when we were doing the live stream in the car, the smoke was sort of just creeping in, and it was like, oh, it seems kind of smoky around here. And then it fully came in, and it's like, it looks like fog, but it's not fog. It's totally smoke, and you can smell it. And it, when you're outside for a bit, for me, it affects my eyes. I felt it in my throat. I was visiting my parents, and on their car, there was like a layer of very fine like ash like on their car, and that typically isn't there. And it was just like, it's been an interesting one. We've had to stay indoors quite a bit. I don't really want to be, running outside or doing a bunch of stuff outside while this is happening. So we've been really indoors, really utilizing the gym here in the condo building, because usually I like to run outside and do a bunch of walks while the weather is still good. But it's like all of a sudden the summer was just cut short. I wanted to do the grouse grind hike like at least one or two more times, but that's being cut out of the picture.
Too crazy to do the grouse grind right now, which is like basically hiking up a mountain in the smoke would be disastrous for the lungs. So yeah, we're not doing that. Let's say hi to some people. I see some people have dropped on in.
We've got Lisa. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa.
Thanks for tuning in. And Braden's in the house. He said, made it.
Braden, hello. Glad you made it.
And we've got Teddy. Great to see you, Teddy.
Hi, Teddy. How's it going? Let us know, guys. How is everybody? How was your past week? What did you get up to? Would love to know. And Linda, hello, hello.
Hi, Linda. Would you be able to open the blinds here? It's a little bit.
Sure. A little bit more light.
I look extra dark. And Braden says smoke from California has reached New York. Yeah, it's going all over the place.
On the East Coast there. Yeah, it seems
it's fully smothered over here.
Yeah, the West Coast of entire North America is just smoky.
And we can't open our windows right now. Like we could like start to smell, and then we bought an air purifier. Yeah, an air purifier. And it's made so much of a difference, a huge difference. We've got Roland in the house.
Hello,
hey, Roland. And then everybody's just greeting each other there. We've got Phil.
Hey, Phil.
Hey, Phil. Good to see you guys. And then we'll put here in there we go. Share some of your wins. We want to hear some wins from you guys.
Yes. Teddy, how's it going with the subscribers? Linda, how's it going with your Etsy listings? Would love to hear from you guys. Ooh, 99. Yeah. Someone watching this, please go and subscribe to Teddy's channel. If it's obviously, if it's a topic that you're interested in, but it would be so cool to see him reach 100 subscribers in this live stream alone. That'd be awesome.
Yeah, that would actually be cool. So we've been, like I said, we've been really busy. Started a new fitness program. He's a YouTuber that's like really, he has like 2 million something subscribers. And what's funny was I was researching some stretching to do, and I saw his video and I was like, I know exactly where that is. And this YouTuber has like, his name is Jeremy, and he has like 2.5 million subscribers, and he's from here. And we're currently doing his like fitness program right now, just trying to,
Stay active.
Yeah, stay active. And what we've learned was like we gained a lot of time by cutting down the travel time of going into and out of downtown. And so now we just utilize like what we have around here.
Yeah. And it's also like working out for us really helps maintain our energy throughout the day. And that is it's so underrated, but so important to be able to just still have like the gusto, the fuel to like switch between tasks and just keep going. And so it's been really great in terms of energizing our body. And we do that every morning in the gym that we have here.
And then we've got Brenda. Hey, Brenda.
Hi, Brenda.
A new face in the live stream here. She said she's had a good week and looking forward to a week off next week. Nice.
What do you do, Brenda? Let us know in the comments. Would love to hear from you. We have Phil saying here, just finished another video. We'll upload tomorrow. I'm happy about that. Excellent.
Nice. What's the video going to be about?
And Linda says, it's been a crazy week for me too. Life is getting in the way.
When doesn't life get in the way?
Yeah,
it always gets in the way.
All about that. We were actually just saying to one of our clients that we were coaching for a YouTube channel, we were just saying that like, you always have to plan, like you always have to try to be one step ahead of yourself because life will get in the way.
Things will go wrong. Things will happen. And it's not always going to be according to your schedule.
Yeah, that's why we love to work like in batches and especially with like having a YouTube channel, it gives you a form of leverage. So with that, you can, batch your content creation, batch your filming and everything, and then just get it set up so that you can take a week off. Or in our case, last year, we took a month off for traveling around Europe. And
also when your sister came, we just like
pieced out summer too. Like it's just when you set yourself up like that, then it's less stressful when life gets in the way.
And Braden says, I'm lucky 100, Teddy. I thought I was already subbed. Congratulations, Teddy, on hitting your very first milestone of 100 subscribers.
That's amazing, Teddy. Congrats.
And you guys, every week, if you've noticed and you've seen on the streams, Teddy would come on here and he would say, I'm at this many subscribers or this many subscribers, and it would increase. Not like it would increase just like a little bit. And you know what? In the beginning, it's like that, and that's okay. And then eventually you start to get more and more per day. But he was putting himself out there and he was making himself accountable. And, when you do that, things come back. Things will move for you. Yeah,
you're basically telling, like you're making it known what you want, and what you're putting out there comes back. So that's really cool. That's like actually a lesson that I had to learn, is just not assuming that people know what we do, because a lot of the times they don't, and not like feeling like you're repetitively saying, you're repetitively promoting yourself or saying what you have to offer, because it's okay. And you gotta let people know. You gotta let people know what you do, and don't be afraid to share it more than once, over and over again, because a lot of people are listening. A lot of people are watching.
A lot of people who are successful at, being self-promoters of themselves, like Gary Vaynerchuk, or even this person that we know, Darren Little.
Yeah.
Like they say the same stories in different ways over and over.
Yeah.
Because you never know who's going to be watching or listening, and you never know when that person's going to need to hear it that day, right? Exactly. It might not hit, like you might not hit, like Gary might say something a million times before, but then on that certain day at that moment, like I needed that.
Exactly. Yeah.
You
have another sub from another one of Roland's accounts.
Roland says, I will give you another sub from another account.
So cool. Amazing.
We've got Lenny in the house. Hello Lenny.
Hi, Lenny. How's it going? How was your week?
And we're okay. There we go. Linda says, "Yay, Teddy! Awesome, Brayden." Phil says, "It's about how to make a shoe rack." You're quite the craftsman there,
You're so
Phil.
handy, Phil. That's awesome.
And then Brenda says, "I have a YouTube channel called The Glow Guide with Brenda, with a focus on helping women to take care of their skin inside and out." That's so cool. We'll have to check out your channel.
Yeah, we will.
Brenda, feel free to post your YouTube channel in the Facebook group that we're in, the Creative Business Success. Just post it and like say a little bit what it's about and who it's for, like who could help, that type of thing.
Yeah, we have a Facebook group. If you don't, if you're not already in it, it's scrolling down on the bottom there. And yeah, feel free to post, introduce yourself. And we have a great supportive community in there. So
she said she started her channel in July. Awesome. We have a lot of fellow YouTubers here in the chat.
Yeah.
We've got Ramon in the house. Hey, hello. Ramon. How are you? How's your week been? And then Teddy says, "Do I get a cookie? Lol, thanks, Brayden." You should go out after this and go get a cookie from somewhere.
Yes, you have to celebrate, Teddy.
Yeah, celebrate those wins. Don't be like, oh, whatever, so small, 100. Like, think about it. Change your perspective. 100 people. Like, just visualize that. Like, take 100 people, put them in the room. That's a lot of people in a room.
Yeah.
They subscribe to your channel.
They said yes to wanting to hear more from you and listening more to your content. So, acknowledge that and do something to celebrate, whatever that means for you. It could be a small thing. It could be a grand thing, but celebrate it. Do something.
Roland says, "Last week I bought a banjo in Toronto after 8 to 10 years of not having one. Been practicing quite a bit. So much fun." Oh, cool. Crazy. I didn't know you. I haven't listened to you play banjo. I'll have to click on one of your videos.
That's really fun. Yeah, I know a lot of people, especially now, are just, this is the time. It's the time to take up on a skill that you want to learn and just immerse yourself into it.
And Roland, I just watched your video on how to harvest the lettuce because the lettuce is exploding. I think I've passed the moment of harvesting it at a good time. It's crazy right now, and I need to harvest. Yeah, I need to harvest that lettuce. So thank you for sending me that tutorial video on how to do that. And Brayden says, "I've picked a niche, registered a domain, and I'm going to start a blog and YouTube channel."
That's exciting.
That is crazy. If you don't mind sharing, what is the YouTube channel or niche that you're going to start?
Yeah, that's really cool.
And you know that you're going to have a bunch of first subscribers over here as soon as it's set up.
You know it. Phil says, "Oh, and I had a message this week on Instagram from BuzzFeed. Who wants to use a part of one of my videos that they're making." That is amazing. BuzzFeed is huge.
Yeah, BuzzFeed is huge.
Nice.
On YouTube and on their blog and stuff.
That's going to be some great exposure for you.
Whoa, that's so cool. BuzzFeed.
Do you know when they're planning on posting that video on their blog? That is so cool. Congrats, Phil. See, these opportunities come from just putting yourself out there consistently. That's the key. And many people quit, right before something cool is about to happen. So just keep at it, guys. You guys are doing amazing.
Lisa says it's been a rough week for her. Sorry to hear, Lisa. Hope it gets better for you.
Yeah, sorry to hear that, Lisa. We're very glad you're here, though, that you still showed up.
And then Brenda says, "Thank you. I will. I'm in the Facebook group." Awesome.
Nice.
And then Teddy says, "What does 100 subs open up?" Does that open up anything? Oh, I think it's like you can get a custom URL.
Yeah, your custom. Yeah. Basically being able to change your URL to youtube.com/Teddy's channel or whatever you want to do instead of the letters and numbers. I don't remember what else. I think that's about it.
But just fun fact, I once heard some people pronounce URL URL.
URL.
Yeah, and I just it made me laugh.
That's a quick. Yeah, I can see that. URL.
URL. I don't even know what it stands for. And then Brenda says, yes, do celebrate 100 subscribers. I would love 100 subscribers. Right now, I have 17.
You'll get there, Brenda.
Yeah, you'll definitely get there. I'm not sure if you have a consistent publishing schedule with your videos. If you're consistently putting videos, are you doing SEO on your videos, making sure that they get found, that type of thing? And if you do those kinds of things, then you'll start to attract more and more subscribers.
Yeah. Every single video is a form of leverage out there, and it has a longer shelf life than other platforms for you. So it's just going to continue working for you.
And then Ramon says, scored a big poster project with one of my favorite pop bands from Mexico.
What?
They
Amazing.
were going to have an art contest, but they chose me to just do their concert poster for Halloween. That's so cool.
That is really cool.
It's so cool hearing everybody's like wins and projects and things that they're working on.
Yeah, when you're done that, if you can share, Ramon, feel free to post that poster in the group and share your work with others, because Ramon is such a talented cartoonist. I don't know if that's the right word, but your drawings are awesome, and that's such a cool opportunity. Where did that come from, Ramon? Did they just reach out to you, or you reached out to them? How did that come about?
And then Phil says they don't know when BuzzFeed will finish it, but they will let you know. Awesome. And
Amazing.
I'm assuming that you will be on there for credit and that type of thing, so people will see your YouTube channel.
Yes. Get them to link back to your channel if they can.
Braden says his channel is going to be about activities and performing arts for people with developmental disabilities.
Oh,
wow.
Very
Such an interesting niche.
Yeah. That's really cool. I haven't seen something like that. I'm sure it exists, but I mean, like, I haven't dived into that niche before, so that's really cool.
And then Roland says, I have a video that is just shy of 25,000 views in 1 month. Whoa.
Amazing.
That's crazy.
So what do you think that is, Roland? Is it from your SEO, people finding the search engine? Did someone specifically pick it up, or let us know? I love hearing this, guys. So many wins here.
Brenda says, yes to consistency and SEO.
Amazing.
And then Braden also says it could be adapted for neurotypical kids too.
Nice. We're excited for your journey, Braden. It's always exciting to be in the beginning stages of it, and you just gotta enjoy the process of creating these videos and the content that you'll be posting on your blog as well.
And then we've got some all around congratulations from people that are just going. And then I'll post this one because it's on Facebook, because the YouTube people can't see the Facebook. So I'll just create the connection for you guys. Brenda's saying 25K views. Whoa, congratulations. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you guys enter into our contest that we're having next week. Will be the drawing of a free 1-year subscription to Masterclass, which is basically like a Netflix but an educational Netflix, and you can watch very high-end people, top-level people in all industries teaching classes. It's crazy. It's a really cool concept, and to have training from these kinds of people is very invaluable. You can really pick up a nugget. Like, you never know when you're going to hear something, and then it's going to change your life.
Yeah, absolutely. So that's one of the prizes. The other prize is a session with us. So it's a 1 hour coaching session on, whatever you want to talk about. So we're drawing 2 winners and giving out those 2 prizes. If you're not already part of the Creative Business Success Facebook group, make sure you join. It's the link scrolling down below there once again. And there's going to be a post. Yeah, Jewel is going to share the screen right now. There's going to be a post at the very top of that group that will ask you, it will talk about the contest and will ask you a question. So we want you to go into that post and comment on it.
All right, so we're
to
here.
Enter.
We're here in the Facebook group right now, the Creative Business Success Facebook group, and it's the post right at the top here.
Mm-hmm.
It's pinned for the announcements, and it's the giveaway here. The contest is going to end at September 24th, which is next week at 3 p.m. PST. And all you have to do is answer this question right here. Tell us one thing that you would like to learn that will help you grow your business. That's it. And then comment down here, and then you're entered. So we've got some people here saying some cool stuff. I'd love to learn the best area of social media to focus on first as I'm growing my business. I would try out all of them and see which one you gravitate towards more first. Like which one is fun for you, which one is easier for you. Because when we first started, we were doing all of the social medias all at the same time, like Twitter, Facebook, blogging as well, and then YouTube. And then I hated Twitter. I don't like it at all. And Facebook, we've come back to it now with this Facebook group, but we switched to YouTube because that's where we felt the strongest and that we gravitated towards, built that up, and then came back to Facebook, and then right now, trying to grow our Instagram.
Think about the types of content that each platform uses. And obviously think about whether that's something that you'd like to create with the writing of blog posts, writing of tweets, or is it video creation for YouTube? I mean, the other platforms as well have video, Instagram, Facebook. So think about what type of content would you enjoy creating most? And also the audience. The audiences on each of those platforms are different, right? LinkedIn is more like business oriented, have a corporate feel. Instagram is more of a creative crowd.
Yeah, I forgot about LinkedIn.
They're not it's not set in stone, right? If you don't have a creative audience, then doesn't mean you can't go on Instagram. But it's just that's the general audiences on there. Each one has a certain stereotypical audience on each platform. So think about that as well. But yeah, like Jewel said, just
you gotta
dive
in the platform.
Once you've identified what you want to try out, just dive in and try it out. That's the only way you're going to learn.
And then Sarah says, how to stand out from the crowd, i.e. personal branding. I know this sounds like not cliche, but it's not so crazy transformative advice that people want to hear, but it's literally being yourself and projecting that out. And perfect example is us. We are in a topic and space where there are tons of people teaching YouTube and social media and all that kind of stuff. And we just put our own spin to it. We just put our own personalities, our own energy. Whoever likes it can come over to us and learn from us. So that's like, don't try and be something else that you're not, because that's going to eat you up alive down the road and deplete you.
Yeah. Whoever you are and your personality traits, accentuate that in your branding. Bring that out in your colors and your fonts and all of that other stuff that comes with the branding space. But first and foremost, it's just you that's going to be unique and standing out.
And Melody, how to outsource better, more easily, so I can focus what I would do well. How would you usually outsource stuff for us?
That's all to do with systemizing. Yeah, I'm the one who runs the interviews and just tries to find the right team members. It's challenging to find the right person, but once again, you have to go with what your gut is telling you. You have to go with your own specifications, your standards for what you need. I usually like to give them a test project as well to actually see how they do, rather than just hiring from a resume, or just a profile or something like that. you got to get your hands dirty, guys. Like you got to just jump in and see how it goes. But that's like an entire course, how to outsource better, that can't be answered in one little snippet here.
That was Cole's notes.
Yeah.
Scott Rubin says, how to be more engaging with my audience. So he has a YouTube channel and he's talking about stocks. So it's a very dry subject. And, you know, if you don't have that kind of energy, you know, don't try, like I said, don't try to be something you're not. But I will say that stocks is a very dry subject. So try and make it really easy for people to understand. Like I said, you don't need to be all jazzy with your personality, but just try and make it easy for people to understand, and people will appreciate and value that. Example with your Etsy video.
Yeah.
People get so freaking confused with Etsy and the payment plan and all that. And then Uri does this very basic paint thing, and every day, multiple times a day, people thank her for simplifying it because they're not getting it from the Etsy page or wherever it is. They're not getting that information, and they're getting it from Marie. So all she's doing, she's not being all pizzazzy or anything. She's just breaking it down in a way that most people can understand.
Yeah, it's just like it was bringing it down to the basics and also using visuals. So a big part of that video was, like Jewel said, like I don't have a fancy program or anything. I literally just pulled up paint on my PC, and I was just like using the paintbrushes and the text and just making it visual for people to understand what the heck is going on with the cost of selling on Etsy and all the fees involved. And people love that video. So engaging can mean many different things. Don't think it has to mean like charisma or something like that. But yeah, just bring it down to basics, especially with your topic, your niche, Scott.
And we've got Brenda here, who is also watching. She said, how to upscale my YouTube channel. What is the next step? I've got SEO sorted. I'm posting regularly, just 2 months in. My videos are improving, but aren't polished works of art. And you know what? They don't need to be polished works of art. I would say the only time they need to be polished works of art are if you're like teaching videography and all that kind of stuff. But if you're teaching someone how to do their skin and things like that, as long as you're focused on providing value and people can feel that, that's enough. Like that, people get hung up with how to make the best kind of video. And you know, I'm going to be doing a post soon showing like our setup. You know, we've gotten our channel to 35,000 subscribers. It's now generating about $4,000 a month in Google ad revenue, you know, not including the other stuff. And it's literally been with this $40 microphone, this $100 Logitech webcam, and a $40 ring light, which we didn't get up until like a year ago or something. And that's it. That's it. And our personalities. And that's what has gotten us there. We do have a DSLR, but to be honest, like only 5% or less of our videos are filmed with the nice DSLR camera. For us, we just need something that's going to get the message across. You know, we make sure we obviously have good lighting in our videos and that you can hear us. But that's all, you know, and we make sure to provide the value, and don't get hung up on the gear. That's for sure. Because that can hold people back. And it's really about the energy that you're putting in.
I think, Brenda, what you want to focus on is just incremental change. If you already have the foundations down, which is consistently producing content, it's a muscle that you've worked. It's simple for you to just schedule it, go out on a consistent basis, and you have SEO sorted out as well. Then ask yourself, what is something that I can improve on my channel that's going to help me help me get more leverage out of this? So that might mean like, oh, maybe I got to think.
Video.
I was going to say maybe that'll come more out of like, what's your purpose with the channel, right? Are you bringing people back to your website or to a course or workshop or coaching? Maybe that means sprucing up your descriptions or getting better at saying certain call to actions in your videos. Another example is like if you want to again go towards improving video production, just do it incrementally. Like you don't have to get like the whole crazy gear. Like Jules said, maybe it just means getting better lighting if that's going to help, and getting one additional piece of equipment. Those incremental changes, just one after another, is what makes, a successful channel further down the road. So yeah, it's just one step at a time.
And if you've got your publishing schedule down, I'm not sure what it is, maybe one per week, try adding another video.
Yeah.
And another video, because it's, I was just like laying down the other day and I was like, everything is just all a numbers game. How many hours, how many reps, how many videos, how much time you spent learning something. It's all just a numbers game. Mm-hmm. And then eventually you get to the top with the boulder and then it just rolls down the hill. So if you want to increase, your leverage on YouTube, put more videos out with the proper SEO, with proper, thumbnails and things like that. But don't do it all at once. Do it, like Arit said, incrementally, because it can be overwhelming. Mm-hmm. Roland says, I would like your advice on how to move my channel forward to the next level.
These are all great questions for if one of you guys is winning the session, because we'll go all into that in great detail. So.
What could I add or change? Well, I know that you're pumping it, Roland. You're giving it your all, that's for sure. And sometimes the best thing is just like, you just have time. Like it just needs time to melt into the algorithm of your videos and stuff. I'm sure there are other things to improve on. We'd have to
do a deep dive.
Yeah, we'd have to do a deep dive on your channel. That's cool. There's always things to improve on, but in general, you're crushing it. Like you're doing really well.
I know you guys are posting these like because that is how to enter the contest here, and it's just like putting that question out.
But we also want to like answer them.
But we're also going through them here because I think they're great questions to address.
Braden says, I'm struggling with finding a niche that is both interesting to me and also evergreen and relatively low competition. But I think that you've found that now.
Check mark on that one.
And that's awesome for making a move on that.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry says, I would like to learn how to integrate social media posts, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and possibly others.
Automation, right? Yeah.
There's many of those softwares. We don't actually use very many of them.
We used to use Hootsuite back in the day, back when we were trying to be everywhere at once. But yeah, we've really learned that the name of the game here is focus and leverage. So, we'll post on other platforms every so often, but we know where our priorities lie, where our focus lies, and that's what really feeds into everything else.
Dawn says, I would love to learn how to pivot my channel in such a way that I stay true to my initial subscribers, but add in new and interesting topics that also get me excited to make even more videos with the hopes that part of my content stays evergreen. Are you wanting to go in a completely different direction? Because I know that your channel is about being a skip the dishes driver and doing those vlogs and the driving trips that you do. So I'm just curious as to if you're wanting to go completely outside of that, like talk about business or what you're doing with print on demand, that type of thing.
Yeah, again, that would be another deep dive.
We need a little bit more of a deep dive. Linda says, I would like to learn how to create print on demand files for my Etsy shop. I'm wanting to create kits from my eco dye prints. So you're wanting to be digital?
Yeah, that's cool. I think you mentioned that previously as well. Is like you wanted to go a little bit into that world as well and have a bit of both, because there's more leverage with selling the print on demand stuff. And yeah, I think we mentioned this too on the previous call. We're gonna have Fernando back on our channel for another interview later down the road. We haven't said anything yet, but Fernando's really the king in who we know, who knows the print-on-demand world really well, and especially with Etsy and Shopify. And he knows a whole bunch of other stuff as well.
So we'll be having him again on the show.
Yeah. We're just going through your comments here now.
Roland says, no, that was 2,500. Now it doesn't sound so great. Because we thought it was 25,000, but that's okay. That's still good. Like, come on. Like, if it's at 2,500 one month, then it can potentially grow and grow and grow and snowball. So that's okay, Roland.
Oh, Miss Ramon. I had made a drawing for one of the members and scored free tickets a year ago. She's since been a fan, and I continue to be a positive presence on my social media platforms. So don't give up. People are watching my 33-year cartooning.
Wow. Congratulations, Ramon. That's amazing.
Very
You never know where these cool opportunities are going to come. Phil says, I see you on your banjo this week, Roland. You are quite good. I'm going to have to check that out.
Yeah. And Brayden.
I was almost killed by a banjo once. Well, technically, the laugh.
I was building a banjo.
Whoa. That must be a crazy story.
I've never heard of that before, but that's really funny. I'm sure it wasn't funny when it happened.
Linda says, Brenda, what's the name of your channel again? And let's scroll up so we can see the channel name again.
Yeah, I think Brenda said she was going to post it in the group. But let's see if she mentioned.
The channel is called The Glow Guide with Brenda.
Yeah.
We're connecting the two worlds, Facebook and YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
We've got The Real Life with Michelle and Rob.
Hello, Michelle.
Thanks for joining us again.
And/or Rob.
And/or Rob.
Nice to see you on here again.
Linda said, yes, looking for passive income in addition to everything else that comes and is available with YouTube.
Yes. Okay, thank you, Roland. Pronounced lathe. It's pronounced lathe.
Okay. Brenda says, thanks for the great feedback on my Facebook comment. I'd love to know which mic and ring light you are using.
Go into the file.
Yeah, I was just going to show you, Brenda.
So there is, Jules going to pull it up right now on the screen, but in the files section of our Facebook group, we have we show you the whole setup that we use basically right now. So
there we go. I'm like, what happened? Yeah. Facebook changed. Okay.
I think it's the first post. Yeah, basic YouTube setup for filming. And you'll see exactly, like, if you click into it, you'll see the whole setup that we have, the image.
Oh, there it is. Boom. That's the actual thing that's happening right now.
Yeah.
Minus the ring light, because we put the ring light away because in the summertime it was really sunny and bright. Here, when we took this photo, it was wintertime.
And the all of the links to these pieces of equipment, they're below right there.
So they're in the files section. Yeah. They are affiliate links. If you use them, we do get a small commission, and we are very thankful if you do use them.
Yeah, but we live by,
I've recommended this thing so many times to people. It's crazy. We traded this microphone from the Blue Yeti, which is like a way more expensive microphone.
And it's just a personal preference. I mean, some people either still love the Blue Yeti, but we used it and we actually like this one much better. So it's a really simple setup that we use for all of our videos. And it's important to have a setup that's just ready to go. If you're not someone who likes fumbling around with tripods and DSLR cameras and all that stuff, this is just simple. Sit and go and speak to the camera. Makes things super easy. You want to release all resistance with as much as possible when it comes to the habit of filming videos.
And then, this is like the setup that we recommend to start off with because it is so easy to set up. Mm-hmm. And then, if you feel so good with it and you get comfortable, then upgrade. Yeah, then go for the DSLR and whatever. But like I said, most of the time, you don't really need a DSLR. It's nice to have, but again, it creates that resistance for people to set up, tripoding, making sure the SD card you don't have it's all filled up, and
batteries.
And it's just there's all this extra stuff that goes on with it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, that's in the files section. Let me go back here. It's all different now. So I'm going to be adding more stuff to this, but if you go to the file section, you'll see there. And if you want to see like all of our gear, that's in the gear guide there as well, which has like a lot of stuff. That's like our kind of our full, what do you call it? Full.
Our banks treasure chest.
Yeah. Of all the stuff we have.
Yeah. We're going to be uploading more files to there, but, that's the basic setup that we use. So just looking through your comments again, trying to figure out where we last left off.
Where are we? Wait. Oh, Dawn says,
in the house.
Hey, you two, just popped to say hello. Can't stay. Have an awesome stream. I'll catch the replay.
Amazing. Thanks for saying hi, Dawn.
I appreciate that you just like stop in just to say hello.
Yes.
That always gets me.
We'll see you next time. Have a good evening, Dawn.
Real Life with Michelle and Rob says, have you ever had someone following trending topics say on Twitter and make videos on that? How do the videos do it?
We were coaching someone for YouTube, and they do commentary videos on blog posts. I think I've actually seen him done like a Twitter, Kevin.
Oh wait, have you?
So he does like follow trending topics in his niche.
Oh, like
and
commentary?
Yeah, and like does commentary, like gives his opinion, what he agrees, doesn't agree, and like just basically, it's a commentary video. You're basically giving your opinion. So for him, those videos actually do quite well. I think it depends. Every niche is different, right? And it's also how well you title it and make it searchable on your channel. That's going to, depend on whether or not it gets a lot of views.
Also, I would say he does it on blog posts. Mm-hmm. So it's a little bit, quote unquote, safer that way. If you do commentary using other people's video, you never know what could happen. Like people could do copyright on it.
Like having their video in your video.
Yeah, but like you might not be saying good stuff about it. You might be saying good or bad stuff. Just be careful of using other people's video content in your videos without their consent.
But like tweets.
I know that a lot of channels do it, and they do like commentary videos and but you never know what could happen down the road. Like YouTube could change and be like, no more commentary videos, and then that kind of thing. So we recommended to him to stay away from that kind of thing because he wanted to do commentary video on other videos, but now he's doing commentary on blogs, which I believe is way safer.
And it's similar with Twitter too. I mean, Twitter is microblogging. So if you're like wanting to pull up someone's tweets and that kind of thing and just give your commentary on it.
Someone's asking, what's Brenda's YouTube channel again?
Brenda.
Okay. Let's scroll all the way up.
The Glow Guide with Brenda. I think that's what it was.
Yeah, here we go. Brenda's channel is called The Glow Guide with Brenda.
Yes.
I can't highlight. Okay, yeah, there. The Glow Guide with Brenda. Okay.
You're going to get some new subscribers, Brenda.
I know. We've got an awesome community here who support each other.
Brenda now has 18 subscribers.
Whoa.
And, we're late to the party once again. Linda let us know.
Such great info. Thank you.
Very cool.
We appreciate it.
You're welcome.
That's what these are for, is for people to ask questions. The community, we want the community to interact with each other and provide just like great creative energy. That's what these are for, is we have them once a week, and then you take this energy and then you go and do something. You go and create. You go and move one step forward with your business or whatever you're doing.
You put it out into the world. You know, each of us has our own like messages, our own creative talents, our own passions, and you know, it's just a matter of putting that in a form of content, whether that's a text post or a video or whatever you like to do, and sharing it with people. Just put it out into the world. And just so many amazing things can come out of that. It sounds really simplistic, and I know like we can get so lost in like this entrepreneurial world of like creating marketing funnels and being on this platform and that one and automation and you know what types of content strategies. There's just so much, right? But if you just simplify to amplify. I know, Linda, you're still waiting on the shirt of that quote. It really does help. That piece of advice that was given to me so many years ago is just like, I have to keep reminding myself of that. Simple.
Can you read that?
Braden says, eliminate all possible excuses. If all you need to do is click equipment on and press record, then you have no reason not to succeed. Yes, exactly. Do what you need to do to make it easier on yourself, right? It doesn't have to be hard, and work with whatever works for you. It doesn't have to be a set way all the time. Linda says, your catalog of devices. I think that's a conversation.
Yes. Oh, when I was like fumbling over my words, and I was like, all this gear we have.
Yes. Catalog.
Yeah. Which we've accumulated quite a bit of.
Lenny says, take a moment.
The chat is on fire. Literally.
I wish we could have some like
there's smoke.
Yeah, just look outside. I wish we could have like special effects flames blowing right now.
I know.
Super cool comment.
It's so sad. You look outside, it's supposed to be a sunny day, and it's just like smoke.
Yeah.
And it just
haze.
Yeah.
Brenda says, thank you for the support. You are very welcome, Brenda. And Michelle and Rob say, I guess I meant
a trending topic and make a video on that using your own content only, using the subject. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, tons of people ride off of that wave for sure. Mm-hmm. As soon as something gets released, it's like, boom. People do that in music all the time. Yeah. When there's like a new song, they'll all create covers on it. And that's one of the strategies that Arit was doing in the beginning.
Yeah, I was one of those people too. It's a great thing to do, like especially if you're wanting to bring new people into your channel and get more views. If you're just starting out, people don't know about you, right? So using trending topics is a great way to feed people back into your channel. And it's okay to do that. Like, for us, we don't do too much of it on the Essetino Artist channel, but it's just a personal preference. And it's like, we will actually sometimes with YouTube news and like new features and stuff, we'll bring that out. But it is like a shorter shelf life, you know, because it is a trending thing. So just keep that in mind. And it would be like to just create trending topic videos. It would be good to also put in evergreen content.
I would do a mix, because yes, the trending will get you that initial views.
Yeah.
But then it'll die off real quickly, whereas the evergreen will be like that, trending upwards slowly. So I would do a mix. And yeah, we do a little bit of them if there's trending topics in what we're talking about. Like if something happened on YouTube, you know, actually I did do one when they changed the monetization from 10 minutes to 8 minutes. So you could add advertisements. You can only add advertisements in the middle of your videos if your video is at least 10 minutes and you are approved for monetization. But then they brought it down to 8 minutes, and everybody was like, oh my God, freaking out. And it was like, I went through all the videos that were 8 minutes and added that, and it's made a huge difference. Like the income has increased because we have like 1,300 videos on our channel. So adding that on more of those videos really, all those little things add up, they compound. Lisa said, I ordered something from Amazon and it's called diamond painting. I'm not sure if anybody knows what it is, but I ordered 9 of them.
Nice.
Whoa, you went all out.
We were talking about that earlier this year.
Yes, I seen it before on Instagram. And also I believe Cheeks and Liat of Product Patrol, she's doing a diamond painting.
Yeah, I haven't done one myself, but they look pretty cool. So
wow,
let us know how that goes.
That's
Lisa.
Awesome.
And Linda says, "Yes, I want the T-shirt."
I know, man. I think you gotta make that.
It's a card, but it just keeps getting passed on. Don't worry, I will get to it, Linda.
On Instagram account, can photo files be uploaded via smartphone, not with the desktop, tablet, or laptop device on?
Yeah. So with Instagram, you can upload content with the mobile app. You can't do it on desktop, but you could do it on desktop through other platforms, like through a third-party platform. Let's say if you're scheduling your post, so you can, drop your photos in there and then have it post on Instagram. But directly posting an image to Instagram can only be done with the mobile app. But with videos, you can upload a video to IGTV on desktop. So you can do it both on desktop as well as your phone with the mobile app. Braden says, Lisa, I've heard of diamond paintings. I think they're an MLM, so just be careful about people trying to recruit you.
What?
Really? That's interesting. I've never heard of a diamond painting MLM. Wow, interesting.
What? Okay.
Thanks for bringing that to light.
Well, we were in a coffee MLM way back
in the day.
Like
we were trying out different business models.
2010, 11.
Yeah. Linda says, woohoo.
Brenda's at 20 subscribers. Subbies. I've never called them subbies.
I'm going to start calling them subbies.
Bone says, tell me you were able to add ads in the middle of your 8-minute videos in bulk. I did not do them in bulk. I'm weird with that kind of meticulous manual labor. So I have this whole system of how I did it, and I managed to do it all in one sitting in about maybe 3-4 hours. And when Cheeks of Product Patrol was here, I did his entire channel, and I did that in less than an hour. So I had this whole system of windows and right-clicking and copying. And
you like doing that kind of thing, like going into each video and like seeing how fast you can get it done. Like for me, I'm like, I don't want to go through every single video and change the description, but it is something you can do, I believe, with the TubeBuddy tool.
They were adding, like YouTube was adding them in automatically, but I found that sometimes they were putting them incorrectly for me. Like they would put like 3 ads, but they were like so close together. And I'm like, dude, you cannot put them so close together. You need to space them out. So that's why I did it manually, because I didn't trust the algorithm.
I know what that
the robot of YouTube to do it.
Yeah, because I was using a bulk tool to edit listing descriptions on Etsy, or it was like changing the prices across a different different products on Etsy, and it just made a mess. Like it was so stressful in terms of having everything changed, and we had a lot of listings up at the time. So yeah, I think that's your way of like making sure it's done right for every single video, rather than using the bulk tool.
And I don't mind it. Like I put on a podcast and then I just go and I just get in the zone. Brenda says, yeah, 20 subbies.
Yeah, amazing.
And then Ramon says, I do fake ads during my virtual teachings just to make it fun. That's funny.
That's cool. Always something to put a smile on a student's face, right?
Marie says, which third-party route to Instagram to upload photos? Right now, we've been trying out this new app. Well, it's not new, but it's new to us. It's called Tailwind, and we're testing it out because it's kind of like a TubeBuddy for YouTube. It's like that for Instagram, and it does so much more. We're playing around with it right now, so
it's a
we'll
scheduling
keep you
tool
posted. Yeah, it's a scheduling
for
thing
Instagram.
for Instagram.
Yeah, so there's other ones out there too. Like I know there's later.com. But yeah, we're using Tailwind right now, and I'm liking it. I'm planning on creating a video on it in the future, but just still testing things out. But something like that, like you will have a desktop. They have an app as well, a mobile app, but you can have the Tailwind tool open on your desktop or on your laptop, and then just plug in your images and do your hashtags and everything within there, and then just have it scheduled. So it's a cool tool. We'll share it with you pretty soon on the channel, Murray.
Braden says, do you farm out the stuff you don't like to VAs? So because there's two of us, we can get more done with two of us, and stuff particularly very close to our YouTube channel like that, we don't do that kind of stuff. Like it's all just internal, me and Arit, because I don't feel
we've thought about it.
Like I would feel weird like
with YouTube,
sharing like our password and stuff. So
yeah, with YouTube we don't. That would be a lifesaver if we could, but it's just we just feel safer using it, just doing it on our own.
Yeah, well, that and like I actually do enjoy it. Like it's a game. Like I'm like, how fast can I get through all 1,300 videos? I bet I can do it in a sitting in a couple podcasts.
That would definitely be something I would outsource. But yeah, no, with other stuff that we've done, like when we had our Etsy shop up, and we just we needed more help with getting more designs out. Like I was doing some designs, Jewel and Maria were doing like simple text designs, and we wanted like some crazier ones. We were outsourcing to VAs that we found on Upwork. So yeah, it just depends on some of the stuff, but we're good about avoiding to do things that we don't like altogether. Like if we're doing it, it's because we like it. And if we don't like it, like, that is something that we'll either get rid of right away, or we'll look into hiring someone. But it has been on our minds, like expanding our team, like at least having an assistant that can help us out with certain things. But for YouTube specifically, no, it's close to our hearts.
And yes, Dude Buddy. Oh man, what a cool name for a YouTube channel. You love cool names for YouTube channels, Roland, I noticed. You should just sell them or something.
I can just see that branding right now, Roland. Dude Buddy. Oh my God, it's coming to me.
Real Life with Michelle and Rob says, I had a 25-minute video. I put 16 ads on it. I'm so glad I do my ads manually.
There you go.
Wow, that's a crazy amount. Yeah. We've got Scott in the house. Hey, Scott. How's it going with your Camtasia techniques that I was teaching you the other day? Scott's the one that has a YouTube channel on stocks. That's what he entered into the contest.
Yeah, we were talking about you. We read out your comment there on the contest there, Scott. So nice to see you on here. Brenda says, I'm doing sub 7-minute videos, but it sounds like I should do 8-minute videos for future monetization.
People this is only like you can still put ads in the beginning and at the end of your video with less than 8 minutes of footage or whatever.
This is for in-video
ads. This is for the mid-roll ads where they're in between. But make sure that if you are making them longer, that you're not just adding like fluff and stuff. Make sure it's like it's supposed to be in the video. Don't just make the video long just for the sake of making it long. You know what I mean? Like still provide value, right?
Yeah, especially on YouTube, because people want you to get to the point right away. They don't like fluff and that kind of stuff. So yeah, make sure it's a purposeful extra minute if you are adding that on
A purposeful extra minute.
there. Yes. Roland says,
remember when you had an offer to sell your YouTube channel, Jewel and Marie?
Yes.
Yes, of course I remember that. That was like,
how could
what?
we forget?
That was like, whoa. And it was an instant no. Like, no way, man. And, you know,
Say what the amount was.
The amount was 80,000 US.
So for those of you who don't know, someone had offered us 80,000 US to buy our channel, basically, to take over our channel.
And it's 80,000 US, so it would probably be like just over 100,000 Canadian. And to me, that was like, our channel is priceless.
It's
like,
worth way more
it's
than
like,
that.
it is literally priceless. And
we were trying at the time when we got that offer, we were like, what
yeah.
Is there even an amount?
Is there a number?
And we couldn't
like,
really, we couldn't come
million
to that.
Maybe? I don't know.
I don't even know. Like, it's just,
I don't even think about selling it.
We're not letting go of this anytime soon at all. That's for sure.
Yeah. So that was it. Like, it was just fun to, like, we posted about it.
Yeah.
And it's fun to see, like, all the people's responses.
Yeah.
It was like very opposite. Some people were like, sell it and then start a new channel. And some people were like,
thought we were
that's not
nuts
enough.
no.
And then the people are like, yeah, do it. And it's like all different responses.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, when I saw that, I was like, no.
Yeah. Murray says, thanks. I'll try Tailwind because I've got all my photos stored on my desktop. Cool. Yeah. I think something like that would be easier for you to be able to just schedule your stuff on desktop. I also prefer to use my desktop for certain things as well, rather than do everything. You could do anything on mobile now. You can run your entire business on your mobile phone. But yeah, that's a good place to start.
We've got Gavin in the house.
Gavin, nice to see you on here. How has your week been?
Lenny says there's some permission features now on YouTube. Permission, like, what did you mean?
Can you describe a little bit more, Lenny?
I know crazy. Check your ads. Yeah.
Always check your ads. Yeah, because they put so many ads on the videos. I know. It's not a fun experience for the viewer. You have to.
I know. I actually get mad when they like check like the live stream and then they like put like so many and I'm like, whoa.
Yeah. I've even seen that on like meditation videos. It's like,
oh yeah.
You're trying to be all zen and peaceful and you just have ads like blasting. It's crazy.
Scott says, I implemented a lot of your ideas. Awesome. I can't wait to see, how you've implemented them and how your videos have improved. Brayden says, gotta run. Have a great week. YouTube, Brayden, thank you so much for tuning in and way to go on picking a niche and going forward with that.
Yes. We'll see you next week, Brayden. Have a good evening.
Okay. Phil says, can you sell a YouTube channel? I don't know, like in terms of service, if it's actually like legit, but I know that people sell their YouTube channels. I've seen it done before and it's usually a crash and burn situation. Like it never works out. I don't understand. Yeah. Well, it works best for the YouTuber that's selling it because they just want an exit strategy. They just want to, they're cool with, giving up all like their community and selling it off.
But for the audience on that channel
and the person buying it, I think they get a butt end of the deal as well because the viewer is going to be like, what the heck happened? And they're going to just, I mean, you'll have the numbers, but
I think it would work best if like you are someone who, you have a channel and you haven't been in your own videos. Like if you're just showing the screen or like
maybe,
doing videos where you're not actually in it and it's just your voice. So for that, it might make more sense because, it doesn't matter if someone's on the back end or your audience isn't going to see that person anyway. So
if it's like the cooking ones where nobody's saying anything and then it's like music and hands.
Yeah. But
maybe then.
We have seen that happen.
Yeah, we have seen it happen. I saw a gamer who sold his channel to like a completely random different company And then his entire subscribers, like, they all just left. They're like, what the heck is this? And then they just leave.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense.
And the person got paid a lot, but Roland says $1 million would be confirmation that it's worth 20 million. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's just, I mean, we don't really see a ceiling with this, like, unless YouTube decides to fold for whatever reason, but it's just, we enjoy it so much. It's a massive form of leverage. YouTube is a massive form of leverage for our business, for our passion, for our message, for just creating in general. So
Lisa says, I'm sorry, but can you please tell me what MLM is? I'm sorry, I don't know what that means. That's totally fine. If you like have a question or whatever, just ask it and we'll answer it.
Mhm.
And yeah, I didn't know what it was when I first started. It means multi-level marketing, and there's lots of different kinds of companies, and you can definitely be successful with it. We know we have friends that are in MLMs and they do really well with them.
Mhm.
It just wasn't for us at the time. We were, like I said, we were in a coffee company that was an MLM here in Vancouver. And yeah, we were like selling this coffee, but at the same time, like trying to recruit people to sell people the coffee as well. And we would showcase the coffee at like craft fairs, trade shows and craft fairs, and we would have
and to our coworkers at our 9-to-5 jobs.
Yeah, like we would have a table, and then at craft fairs, and then we were selling like the coffee like for like $1 a cup. And I remember at this one Christmas craft fair, we got like $25, so we sold like 25 cups. We were so excited. We were like so happy, and at the time,
Humble
like coins, right? So we had like loonies, and I was like, oh my god, like $25. Like we still had our 9-to-5 jobs and stuff, but
yeah,
when you make your first money, like from your business and stuff, you get really excited, and it means a lot. So yeah, that's a little bit of the coffee MLM.
You have to really love the product that the multi-level marketing business is selling, because that's what's going to help you grow your team, because you're selling the product, but you're also growing your team, meaning you're recruiting people to also sell that product under, and you have a downline.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's something that we discovered wasn't for us, but I hope that clarifies what it means, Lisa.
Yeah. And Vinod, your videos inspired me to know and learn more about Camtasia. That's awesome.
Amazing.
Yeah, a lot of people really like my Camtasia videos, and I'm happy to hear that they help a lot of people.
Yeah.
Lisa, an MLM is multi-level marketing, also known as a pyramid scheme. If you bought from Amazon, then I don't think you have to worry about it. You scared her. Yeah, if you bought it from those websites, then it should be fine. They're not going to contact you.
Permissions for roles, Lenny says. Do you know anything about that?
Oh, yes. You can have permissions for admin roles. And outsource to have outsourcers or other people on your team come in. We're just really protective with our YouTube channel, and I would much rather do it. But I mean, I enjoy it, so I'm okay with it.
Sorry, I was getting distracted by moths for a
second.
Second. That's what I saw, like fluttering in the corner of my eye.
That's another weird thing that's happening in Vancouver is there's a crazy moth infestation happening, and I Googled it, and I'm like, why are there so many moths in Vancouver?
It's a common question that's being Googled right now.
It's like a thing right now because it's just, they're all over everywhere, and it's a specific kind. And apparently every 10 to 20 years, this specific kind of moth here explodes in terms of like how many there are with breeding. Yeah, their population. And they called it an outbreak, and they get all out of control, and they're literally everywhere right now, especially in this place called North Vancouver. There's so many. It was so gross. So there's smoke and moths that's happening right now.
Lovely combination. Ramon says,
you are both amazing. Love following you both for a long time now. We've been following you
Likewise,
as well.
Ramon.
Yeah, You've been killing it with your cartooning career, and you're super talented. You should send us we'll grab one of your cartoons and images and show them to people because they're so good.
Yeah. Thank you, Ramon. You're inspiring us as well.
Brenda says, thank you. I've loved this, but I've also got to run. No problem, Brenda. Thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it.
Yes.
And then I've been letting YouTube put the ads where they want. Should I go in and space them out better? Yes, I think you should, because sometimes they'll get it right, but a lot of the times I've been like, why did you? I know that they do it because they're doing it based on like if you made a pause, like if you paused for a second in your breath or whatever before speaking again, but sometimes it's too close. It's literally less than a minute close to each other, and I'm like, the viewer's gonna get annoyed.
Sometimes the human way is just better than the AI way.
Roland says, Phil, I will answer that for you as soon as I get monetized. Haha. You'll get monetized soon, Roland.
Phil also says you'll get monetized soon. Yes. Is it gypsy moth?
It's not a gypsy moth, but it's I can't remember.
It's not the kind that eats clothes. We know that. We looked that up.
It's not the kind that eats clothes.
We looked that up.
I know. We wanted to make sure our clothes were safe. Moths in Vancouver.
Hello, M. He says, your videos helped me to make money from PDF form creation on Fiverr. Thanks, keep it up. Oh, amazing. You're stepping into our shoes. We had a PDF design gig on Fiverr, so I'm glad that's working out for you. Excellent.
So, okay, the moth is called a Western hemlock looper moth.
Looper, that was
Looper.
Yeah, I remember that. Amazing. So cool, guys.
So we'll end it off with that.
Yeah, we'll end it off on the looper moth. This has been fun as always, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. I think we'll wrap it up here. It's 7:12 p.m. on our side here, and we'll be back next week for episode number 16. That's when we are doing the giveaway.
The contest. So make sure that you've entered, giving away a 1-year subscription to Masterclass valued at $240 and a 1-hour coaching session with us on the topic of your choice. And it most likely we'll know about it. So
So make sure you enter in the Facebook group. That's the link scrolling down below, and we will see you guys next week. Have a good evening / morning wherever you're watching from, guys.
Bye
for now.